Here we go, another newish course for you. We are at Battleground Country Club, where we have a advertisement that flies around on an airplane. Maybe the person who paid to have the course made went ahead and threw his ad in there. We start off pretty poorly, nestling up right next to a lake. A very soft, easy layup out of the rough, setting up probably a 7-iron up the hill 156. That actually looked okay. Oh, it's going to come up short though. Oh, it hits the pin at 0 miles an hour and does not go in. So, a par to start on a par 5. Second hole upcoming. You can see the ad here. Troy Sears, your local lender. 732-995-1325 or 7325. I'm not sure. But an interesting addition to the course. I would love for someone to let me know what the story behind that is. If you comment below, that'd be fantastic. The plane, though, I mean, hitting a wedge up near an airplane is pretty cool. And a good shot there into 2 within 10 feet for a birdie. Our sky cam thing flies right next to the airplane as it comes back down. And I gotta say, that part of it is cool. The fact that we can zoom around in 3-dimensional space and get next to an airplane in the sky. Something you don't get with real golf, that's for sure. Similar shot upcoming of crazy low knuckleball on the last one. Definitely favoring some sort of a fade today, and it's just not getting the distance that I'm used to. Probably spinning a little more, and that one comes up short and left. And will be a tough bogey to get back to even. Bad shot here, that looks kind of toey. I'm grabbing my back. My back has been kind of hurting a little bit lately. And when you're not feeling 100% swinging a golf club 90 miles an hour, 80 miles an hour, is pretty tough. So let's see how the rest of this round turns out. A super spinny. Just missing the cart path, which would have helped, but now stuck with some sort of a layup on this par 5. Trying to hit a draw, but that definitely was a fade. Ends up in the right rough, 140 away. Thin to win, maybe? Ooh, it checks up really nicely, actually. A little less spin, that might have rolled towards the hole, but it's going to be a par. And the +1 score over to the 6th, the straightaway par 4, 371. There's a good one. I need to bottle that up every time. We go 96, 141, 260, and 2200 spin. Leaves an easy shot in for the second. Distance was pretty good, but just a little bit to the left. And safely a par. Battleground Country Club, set up and designed very nicely. The realism of this course is palpable for sure. We have benches, the details are quite good. I'm wondering if this is like in a fort or something like that, maybe. A former battleground of some sort. 8th hole's another par 4. And another spinny crap drive. The RCT balls have really opened my eyes to the quality of strike aspect of driving the ball. I always try and hit my irons right in the center of the club, obviously, but with driver, I've always just kind of swung hard out to in, hit spinny little things, and that's no longer my goal. My goal now is to have much tighter numbers as far as swing path and face, and much lower numbers as far as spin. And I don't really care how hard I swing. In fact, I'm finding, and the rounds coming up through the next whatever amount of days, I'm finding that the slower I spin, the slower I swing, the less spin I have, which makes a lot of sense, but I can get more distance out of less by getting the right launch conditions. So it's become almost an obsession with me. You'll see me try like a whole lot of different takeaways, length of swings, tempos, just trying to find this elusive combination, and really I just need to study the video of the ones that I get right versus the ones I get wrong and kind of see the differences. If you're interested in seeing a swing analysis video of my current driving, just give a like to this one. If we get like 20 likes, we'll do one of those. A laser beam chip over the pin, and then a tough 8-yard kind of downhiller. Oh, and somehow that misses the cup. Flying up and over around to the par 3 11th. We got water on the right. Look at the reflection of the house there in the graphics of this course. Done so well. A dead straight ball. Is it the right distance? There's our man Troy again. It is not the right distance. It's going to come up short, and a 3-putt automatically bringing us to a +4. Little drive through the neighborhood. We get to 324-yard par 4 from the white tees. A straightaway normal hole here. And decent numbers there. 3,300 spin. And a much better result. We're going to have a short wedge in, maybe a 54. By that swing, that was a soft 50. Is it the right number? It lands dead on the number and checks in the zone for a birdie. Getting rid of that +4. Going back to +3 through 12. Let's see the next drive. It's too spinny. Club head speed up a little bit, and the spin up a little bit. Launch up a little bit. Distance down. And that's what we're trying to avoid. Trying to find 160 over a tree, and that is just not going to do it. That's me trying to kill a moth, just FYI. A good chip to save par. 14th hole, looked right at it for a little bit, but it's going to be short. Nobody hurt though. A par there on 14, crossing the road and flipping a UE to go down 15 over water. Fairway swooping to the right. Looked pretty heely and slicey, and it ends up being pretty spinny. Again, the strike, not what we want. 9 degrees out to in, not what we want. 4.3 up and 16 launch are what we want. Just in combination with those other things, it equals a pretty spinny bad experience. Need a big bounce here? No. Rejected. Soft hands? No. Too hard. You can tell I knew it. Bogey is back on the board, and we're back to +4. 16th hole upcoming, another par 5. I don't think I can get to the water. That looked okay to me, but ends up a little spinny as well. Way left on the layup on a par 5. That's embarrassing. And then trying to find 115 and only getting about 90. Trying to roll onto the green, but it's going to stay in the fringe. And it's going to be a chip. Oh, that saved par, and for some reason I skipped it in the initial editing. Just to believe me that we chipped that in the circle and saved par. Over to 17 now. The drive goes way right. It's not good. A layup with a utility iron under a tree, slicing 92 yards chip. That's basically my favorite shot of the round so far. Executing that, I think, is harder than executing like this drive at 2,000 spin, which I can't do either. But so this is what's baffling. 1 degree out to in, straight face. 4 degrees up, 14.2, 142, 98 miles an hour, and 4,200 spin somehow? Where did that hit on the face to get 4,200 spin but still get 142 miles an hour? I'm not sure. Oh, I was hoping that hit the pin. It goes long. An upsetting finish, 2 bogeys there in 15 and 18 to get to a plus 576 at Battleground Country Club. Let me know what you thought of the course, and we will see you on the next one. Make sure to like and subscribe. Peace.